there, this is Carlo, and welcome to yet another After Effects tutorial. So, we're going to be doing some GhostBusters effects today. I'm going to show you how to make a ghost or create a ghost. So, I've got a couple of pieces of footage here. I've got some green screen, just created a new comp. This is my green screen of basically a ghost turning around and sort of disappearing. As you can see there, so I'm just going to crop it to where I need it to be. Trim comp size. Cool, and there she is. So you can shoot this on a green screen, which this was shot on, and I will provide a link in the description to where you can get this video from, so you guys can practice yourself. Now I'm going to go to effects. I'm going to go to keying, keylight 1.2, and I'm going to key this young lady out. I'm going to go down to screen map, and I'm just going to change my screen map and just punch my whites up a bit, and I'm just going to go a little bit over because I wanted to have a bit of a rough edge, but not sort of too much. That's do. Go to final result. There she is. So I'm going to go back to my project, and I've got some smoke element here, but first of all we're going to do some work on her to begin with. Now what I'm going to do is, you can do this with a background, so if you've got a background plate, you can do it with this as well. So if you've got a background plate, it will be more better because she'll be see-through. So if I just import something from my desktop, which I've got a background here, and I drop that below her, as you can see, whatever sort of background you add, because you set screen, she will be transparent. So I'm just going to switch that, I'm going to switch the background off for now, and just basically work on her. So I'm going to right click, go to effects, video copilot, and you will need to download this plugin called video copilot color vibrance. It is free, so you're going to select that. You're going to change the color to a blue to give it that sort of ghostbustery look, and then we're just going to pump the vibrance up to 2, bring the gamma up, bring the gamma down just a touch, bring the brightness down just a touch, so she looks okay, sort of like that as well. So we're going to go back to our project, and I've got this smoke head element that I'm just going to basically drop on top and just basically position. I'm going to position this sort of like around her. Hit S on the keyboard, scale that down, and I'm just going to play around with the size, of the actual smoke, just to give us some luminance. So you can track this on her if she's sort of like moving a certain way, but it's sort of like entirely up to you how you do it. So I'm going to go to effects, I'm going to go to video copilot color vibrance again, and I'm going to change that to a blue as well, a nice sort of dark blue. So as you can see, when we sort of play it, she's going to have a smoke. Now this we're also going to set to screen, so it sort of blends in with her, and you can actually track this smoke to her, which I'll do in another tutorial anyway. Now it doesn't really matter if the bottom's showing, because I'm going to put borders. I would put borders on this video anyway, so the borders would cut that anyway. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to Control D that and duplicate it. I'm going to rotate that image. I'll just duplicate it, and I'm just going to bring that over the top of her, like so. And basically, I am going to open it up, open up my transform, bring the opacity down just a bit, and then you can sort of place this anywhere you want with her. Then I'm going to do the same to my second one. Bring the opacity down just a bit. It's entirely up to you where you sort of project the smoke. It's entirely up to you where you sort of put it, or sort of how you match it up with the actual scene. As you can see, that don't look too bad. So when you sort of, add your sort of background element to all that, let's highlight these three. Hold shift on the keyboard, select all of these, you can sort of move our ghost into position then. And then it's entirely up to you guys how you sort of play around with a character in general. So I'm going to go to effects. I'm going to go to colour correction, curves. Where is it? Curves. I'm just going to punch curves up. Change it to a blue. Bring the blue up as sort of high as I can, like so. And you sort of stretch her out. And what you can do is make her, if you toggle this, if you can't see it, you can sort of make her a 3D layer as well, and push her into Z space as well, so she looks like she's sort of hovering. And you can sort of do the same with the smoke as well. You don't have to use this sort of smoke, it's entirely up to you what sort of smoke you use. I suppose it's sort of like befits the scene that you're making. And then what you're going to have to do, guys, is your backdrop. If you're using a backdrop, we're going to go to colour correction, and we're just going to bring the darkness down on this a bit, a touch, just to give it that nice sort of scary GhostBusters sort of look. And basically all you're doing is just playing around with the scene. So that's, we'll render it out. It's entirely up to you how you sort of start the smoke as well, where you sort of start it from. We can sort of make this smoke a hell of a lot bigger if we wanted to give it that eerie look as well. And we can go to our character, go to effects, we can go to stylize and glow, give her a nice little glow. And change the colour of the glow to a blue, like so. Change the B colour to a glow 2. Change this to horizontal, and let's see on top, it's better. Add, change it to screen, A and B colours, because we want both the A and B colours. And we can punch the glow radius up, punch the intensity up to get a better glow, and that is how simple it is, guys. Make quite a cool little ghost effects in After Effects. So very simple, you know, you can sort of remember if you're doing this, what I will do is sort of like track the smoke in with her. Just so it sort of matches the composition and the way she looks, but you get this sort of general idea of where we're going, or you can sort of bring it in so it's sort of smaller, like around her. I think you sort of get the idea. So that is how we do it. So as always, guys, thanks for listening. If you have enjoyed this video, a like rating would be appreciated, and I'll definitely catch you guys in the next video. Ciao, ciao.